Hey, what's up good people? Welcome to another episode of Pwned. I'm still not yet fully decided on the kind of camera angle or the backdrop setting, so I'm just trying new things out all the time. This seems to be kind of different. I've got like a lighting setup here and I've got that purple or pink background going on because I think that while the previous one actually looked quite nice, I didn't really like that the camera angle was kind of angled from bottom up, and I realized that I probably need more space, aka the kind of real estate that I get here in frame. And the reason why is because, well, I am actually going to feature blasters such as this for this particular video. This is Tim's fully nylon printed Megaburn, and this thing is a beast. It is really long, and so I needed the space and the distance, and of course I'm using a wide angle lens just so I could get the whole thing in frame. You know, I'm not at Tim's place and my room is actually quite cramped, but yep, I think that this kind of framing would actually work. Here it is, the Nylon Caliburn. This is kind of like a showcase video, not so much of a review video, because I know that a lot of you are very familiar with the Caliburn platform, and this is a Caliburn that not only fires mega darts, but it does feature the Raider style sideways magwell, and it takes mega sized clips or mega sized magazines. Now I'm still on the fence about debating on whether I would want to call them clips or mags, but yeah, you know, I use the term interchangeably and we all know what it means, so whatever comes, I'll just use that. Now this thing is actually running on a Pro 26 spring in orange, and it's using also the tooth and nail kit. So just a little bit of detail for you guys. You could clearly see the beautiful vivid orange Pro 26 spring, and then you could see the tooth and nail kit here. This thing looks really awesome, man. I love the way it's actually created because the whole color scheme is quite sick. There's black, there's this really deep dark red. I'm not sure what this shade of red is actually called, but this looks almost like maroon or burgundy. Then we've got a bit of orange here, as well as the orange on the scar barrel, and then we've got the orange tooth and nail kit and a bit of an orange accent here on the mag release lever as well. The whole thing is printed in nylon except for the butt plate. This is in standard black PLA, and I'm not sure if he's going to upgrade this into nylon as well, but I must say that the nylon is super smooth. When I first saw pictures, I was like, wait, is this completely injection molded? Because it's really well done. So Tim actually shared with me that the process isn't as straightforward as you'd think, or as I would have thought. Nylon is actually printed in a solid white color, or whatever raw color nylon is, like a little bit off-white, I guess. And then there was a treatment or a finishing step done to the nylon parts to get it to this kind of smooth finish. And then this color that you see here is the third step, which is the dyeing of the nylon pieces. So these are all dyed very nicely, and even the pump piece, I think that's the name. I don't know the exact terminology of this, but the inner pump piece as well as the front muzzle piece are also dyed in orange, which is quite sick. And of course this AFG here is also in nylon, but the scar barrel is not in nylon because this is a 3D printed scar barrel, so this is in PLA as well. Now I have to say that I am no expert in the Caliburn platform, even though I've owned a Caliburn V1 and a V2 before. That's a long time ago, right? But yes, I've owned them before, I've sold them, and the reason why I've actually sold my Caliburns is because I live in an area where humidity is extremely high, and so all these metal parts would start to rust, and after a while I got tired of maintaining it. Then I found out that there are ways to kind of mitigate that, and one of those ways is actually using nylon nuts here. So you can see that these end cap or end nuts here, they are made in nylon, and I don't know why I never heard of them or never thought of using them when I had my Caliburns. Well, they're sold now, so no use crying over spilled milk. But this, I have to say, the way Tim has chosen to have this set up and run is actually quite awesome. Now, the whole thing, because it's in nylon, is extra smooth. I love that clicking sound that the tooth and nail kit makes when it catches. That click is quite heavenly. So yeah, I think the main focus of this really is about the nylon prints. I think a lot of people are asking about the nylon print and whether it is sturdy, you know, how's the finish like and everything. I must say that the finish is not perfect, but it really looks like as if it was injection molded. Now there are some remnants of certain print lines here. It's kind of like polygonal, but it's really well done, super smooth. And those who've actually handled this blaster has shared that the texture of it feels like crayons, and I have to agree, it really feels like holding crayons. I never ever expected that I would get the chance to actually hold this and actually try this in hand. So Tim, thank you so much for this opportunity. This is really cool. Now apart from that, I was actually interested in the performance of this. I was thinking, wait, how well is a Caliburn going to handle the Mega Dart, right? Because it is essentially the same build as any Caliburn that would fire off standard type of darts. I was really surprised at the accuracy. Of course, we were using AccuFake Mega Darts as well as this scar barrel here, but from a distance of about 16 meters. It was consistently hitting the side of the toaster in the kitchen, and the surface of the side of the toaster is actually about the size of an average human head. So to be able to consistently hit a human head sized target from 16 meters away with mega darts is quite crazy. I'm really impressed with the performance here. It didn't tire me out. I had no problems continuously priming it to fire, and I have to say I'm really impressed. Now I want to give you guys a firing demonstration, but because of the new camera setup, the wall is actually really close to me, so I'm just gonna fire off maybe just 2 darts, and hopefully I don't destroy any of his mega darts because they're not mine. Tim basically lent me everything because I don't keep mega darts at home. So yeah, I hope I don't destroy it. So I do have to say that this was actually set up for Tim. He's a right-handed user. So for me, being a left-handed user, this is actually in a weird position. I mean, it is the same direction as any raider out there, right? Any sideways magwell is always facing towards the left because it's always towards you, so that you can easily access your mag well with your non-firing hand. So for me, it is kind of strange. I'm not able to change mags this way, and if I were to use my non-trigger grip hand, it would be kind of like this, loading a mag while kind of blind on the outside. So the solution that I came up with was to actually twist the blaster like that. Then I could change the mag with either hand, which was not going to be a problem. So let me just fire off 2 darts, although I have 6 loaded up in the mag. So here we go, just prime the blaster, twist it, grab the mag, and load it in. Just like that. So that's it in the loaded position. It doesn't go all the way in to this ridge here, but it is quite snug in that position. And then we can fire. So like I said, I'm just going to fire off 2 darts, okay? And I hope that they don't break because, sorry Tim, I feel really bad. Wait, let me just twist the camera a little bit so that maybe we could get it a little bit more in frame. Yeah, this is kind of better. Yeah, you see a bit more of the blaster, right? So yeah, here we go. That broke. That totally broke. I'm sorry, Tim. Well, I'm just gonna fire off another one. Oh, that was a misfire. That was my fault. Got that out. Okay, to make up for that, I'm gonna fire off one more time. And you guys saw that I just reached over to pull out the mag. So that's actually easy if it's removing the mag. It's tricky if it's putting the mag in. Oh, you know what I should do? I should use a short mega dart. And the reason why there's a short mega dart is because we actually mentioned about having to cut mega darts down if you want to use it in the Spring Thunder shell, right? So this one is actually sized for a Spring Thunder shell. Case in point, we got a Spring Thunder shell here that's made for mega darts. And if you load in a standard length mega dart, you'll see this much protruding out, and so you have to cut your mega darts down. So mega dart like this is going to sit in there perfectly for the Spring Thunder shell. So I'll be using the short dart in the mag, and let's see if that works because Tim says it works, right? So the dart's gonna sit in there like that, this short dart. Let me just grab the Megaburn again. I'll just pinch it at my armpit or something, I don't know. Then we'll prime it. Yep, this is gonna work. So twist it to the side. Now using my pistol grip or trigger hand, just load this in and then raise it up and fire off. Yep, I broke that one too. Oh, you know what? Just one more for fun. Here we go. Alright, so that's it for the firing demonstration. I'm going to stop now because I am just destroying all of his mega darts. So Tim, I apologize. I promise you I will glue back all of the dart hits. So to remove the magazine, just prime the blaster, and then you have to push down on the lever and pull out your mag. Now there are other ways, of course. Like I mentioned, you could use your trigger grip hand and just pull it out like that, or you could twist the blaster sideways and then put it up like that, however you want to do it. But the only reason why I'm having to do that, like I said again, is because I am left-handed and this is set up for a right-handed use. Now since I talked about handedness, yes, you definitely are able to swap sides of the magwell area to have this set up for a left-handed use. So really, if you guys are going for a sideways magwell, a Raider style sideways magwell, that is something for you to consider because, you know, lefty, righty really means a lot. And I do believe that you could also have a version with the magwell below, but you know, Tim just wanted this setup, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just his personal taste. And that is also part and parcel of the awesomeness of the Caliburn platform. There's so many choices for you out there to choose, and the way you want to customize it, you can just do anything you want. Now let me just turn the camera back towards the left a little bit. There we go. I just wanted to showcase this to you guys because I had the chance to. Tim was really kind enough to actually put this in my hands and say, you know what, take it home, Psych, have some fun with it, try it out, mess with it, do whatever. And personally, I am very surprised at the way this performs, especially at the fact that this is firing mega darts with such accuracy. I think this is a game changer, in particular to any of your local games that have rules such as requiring a rocket or a mega dart to destroy a shield. So this is the shield destroyer. Because not only is it powerful, it gives you a good range, it gives you good accuracy, and it's going to be firing off at an ROF that is the same as any other Springer out there. And basically that is it, everyone. This is a showcase of Tim's Megaburn in full nylon, except for the butt plate here and the tooth and nail kit. But everything else is printed in nylon, very beautifully finished. And I hope that you enjoyed this video because I really enjoyed making it and I've enjoyed my time with this blaster so far. And this is actually making me reconsider wanting to purchase another Caliburn. It's just, there's so many blasters out there and it's just the maintenance. And of course, my hats off to Captain Slug for creating the Caliburn platform, and then to everyone else who's been contributing, because if not for you guys, we wouldn't have blasters like these in existence. And this is something that is really just like, it just leaves you in awe. Got a couple more blasters that have been loaned to me to take a look at, so I'll be talking about them as well. Namely, the Spring Thunder as well as the Lynx. Those were loaned to me by Snowy, so thank you, Snowy. And bringing things full circle, once again, this video is all about Tim's fully nylon printed Mega Caliburn. Guys, let me know what you think of this setup, whether this is actually better versus the previous one, which was the story time about the purple Terminator, because I want to know your opinions. I'm always striving to improve the quality of videos, trying to find a perfect setup or a perfect way of actually recording videos in this kind of like sandbox of a room, because I've been living here in this same apartment for the past like 28 years of my life, and this room is now filled with so much junk and clutter. So I hope that you will give me your feedback and let me know what you think, whether that light works, whether this light works. I'm just trying to do this light thing so I can reduce the amount of shadows that's being cast on the wall from this light right here and things like that. So yeah, you know, learning as I go along, right? Just trying to do my best. That is it, everyone. Drills pay the bills and teamwork makes the dream work. And if you're wondering why I've always been wearing glasses lately, I shared with you guys before, it's because it is that blue light cutting lenses. I don't actually need prescription lenses, but it also helps to hide the tired eyes that I have, because my eye bags are now a permanent fixture and feature on my face. Alright, thanks again guys. Peace.